Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really funny
I was dragged kicking and screaming by some friends. I used to just not watch anything because I'd make music all day and about video games that I never played, except for Cave Story. That stuff's tight.
Dude, Cave Story rules.
Yeah, right. And that's pretty much how. Like, I saw the memes and I was like, oh. And then I watched Bridal Gossip, and then I watched the first two, and then I watched them all while my girlfriend was at work. And she somehow didn't break up with me, and we're good.
I had a friend who was an avid brony, and he just spammed me with images until I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Leave me alone.
Oh, baby.
There's this girl. Oh yeah, I was in high school at the time. There was this girl that I'm currently in high school at the time also. So yeah. So I would like to clarify that. So there's this girl in my class, and she thinks that I'm a total dork. And she was like, there's this thing called My Little Pony. It's for dorks and for nerds and for fruits. And you should probably like it. And I watched it and I did like it. I felt really bad. Yeah, so that's about it.
The funny story about me is that I actually started watching it like when I got out of the Coast Guard. I was just watching like all my friends from Facebook, just like, oh, pony this and pony that, and there's so many pony memes, and I was just like, dude, what's with all the ponies? It was just like, dude, you should totally watch ponies. It's effing rad. And I started watching ponies, and it is indeed effing rad, right? Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, season 3, yeah. Well, yeah. I understand.
Cough. It started at like, it was at like a graduation party, like after high school I graduated. Like one of my best friends was like complaining about how his ex-girlfriend was like, oh, she's into ponies. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're complaining a lot. And then like about a month later, like the thought came back to my head. It was like, I'm pretty curious about it. So I just like searched My Little Pony on YouTube. And then I watched the first episode, second episode, then I just skipped everywhere after that, and then that's pretty much it.
Can we take a moment to appreciate Cyril and his cup?
What?
That was magic.
Okay.
Don't ask questions.
I don't know. I've been hanging out with my friend Emmy for God knows how long, and she got into ponies way before I did. And she was like, I want to show you something. So she brings me up to her and her sister's bedroom, and I open the door, and it's literally just like, if Equestria came here, that's her bedroom. And just ponies, equines of all, colors, multicolored things, yes. And this is all true. So I love food, as you can tell. I really love food. And she really wanted me to watch ponies, and I was like, nah. And she said, I will take you out for Vietnamese food if you watch ponies. And I was like, I can't say no to Vietnamese food.
You are easy.
So
I'm pretty sure Vietnamese food is like sticks and rocks.
You would know.
Only for you.
So I watched an episode of Ponies for the Vietnamese food, and then I was like, oh, it's okay, and then I kind of sort of watched the whole season in like a day.
I saw a bunch of images on the internet, and I thought this show has to be either really good or they're using it to just troll everyone, and it's hilarious in that respect. So I decided to watch the first episode, and I was like, great, another show I have to start watching. And then I just got hooked in summer 2011, I think. Yeah. So that's when. That's how and when.
I was 12.
I was fall of 2011. Excuse me?
Ow.
When I was 12 years old.
He hit me.
Pretty much my friends all watched it like way back in the day. And so like I didn't really care about it, just like, no, that's just ponies, that's dumb, it's lame, Then basically in May of last year, I saw the Dot Mobs, I'm sure you guys have all seen those. So pretty much watched every single one of those, and then watched the first episode. It's like, oh, this is kind of cool. Second one, third one, watched both season 1 and season 2 all in 2 days. So like, oh my gosh. And then ever since then, every single Saturday, it's just like, oh my gosh, gotta check the new episode. And so, like everyone else.
Gotta check them, but then there are only 13 episodes.
Wait,
Sad. Oh, you don't know?
Wait, about what?
About season 3?
Yeah, I know it's 13. Wait, what are we even talking about?
Next question.
Next question. What am I doing? Who let me be MC? How did you get into producing music? In the fandom or in general? In general.
Final Fantasy music. Then I showed it to Dad. Dad showed me Rush. I screamed along with Rush, played bass, remixed video game music at OC Remix. Found Ponies, wrote more original stuff.
Rush is the greatest band of all time.
Yes. Yes. And I have to say, probably Nobuo Uematsu is probably one of the best video game composers of all time.
I met him at MagFest
What about-
instead of January
What about
BronyCon.
Koji Kondo?
Don't you start with me.
Koji
Always
Kondo.
con.
Koji Kondo's pretty baller. He did Super Mario 2.
I was unprepared for gym. I didn't have gym shorts, and my friend was like, "Hey, I have some beats. Let's rap." And I was like, okay. And then I started writing, and that's really it.
That is, by the way, the story of every single rapper ever. Eminem, how he
Yeah.
got started. Tupac, how he got started. Got his gym shorts.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Thanks God.
So, like 4 years ago, I really liked this band called Battles, and they like make weird prog rock stuff with guitars and computers. And I downloaded a somewhat illegal version of Logic and started messing around with that, and then stopped. And then I actually heard an Alex S song because I'm a bad person. I was like, I need to remix this, and then I did, and I regretted it every day of my life ever since. And that's how I started making music, by the way.
Well, I'm not really a producer, but I'm starting to get into it. But I started DJing around 2009 when I was in the Coast Guard in California. It was just like, I don't like surfing, and I don't like to do any other hobbies that people on the boat are doing. So I was like, hey, I'll start DJing, and like I started with dance music, and I got really, really into that. And I've been DJing since 2009, and I'm actually surprised that like I'm at BronyCons. I'm surprised that I have a lot of Brony fans. Like they are like the best fan base ever. Yeah, thank you. Right now I'm in the process of producing and mixing an album that's supposed to be released in around June, July season, and it's based on the misadventures of Trombone, and it has Rena Chan. So, yeah. Other than that, I just DJ, and I've been known to do mashups a lot. So, yep. There you go. The mic.
No,
right here. Take one.
All right. I actually got started into music when I was like 5, but like I didn't actually get into writing music until like a few years later. Like my brother's friend like showed us like Fruity Loops Studios. It was actually called Fruity Loops instead of FL for short. So he just showed us a little of that stuff. Like at that time, I thought like, yeah, it was actually free and not like a pirated copy. It's like, oh, I could actually go online and get it. So yeah, I just like played around for that for a few years, and then I sort of stopped like right after high school, and then I didn't really get back into writing music till after high school. So yeah, that's it.
Cool story, bro.
Thank you. I know.
Okay, so I started listening to electronic music in general back when, if any of you are old trance listeners, back when Tomcraft was a thing. And I got into music with Tomcraft. The very first time I ever heard drum and bass, I was like, I really liked it, and I was like, what is that? Because I had no idea what genre it was. And I started producing music when, I wanted to make trance, and then I found out like that it was called drum and bass, and I kept listening to it more and more and more. And I was about 13 when I actually started getting serious into it, but I never released any of my stuff until I started making music for Ponies. But I think that it's probably been now 8 years, because yeah, today I turned 21 today, so yeah, it's been 8 years.
Hey, happy birthday! Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gladys. EHT. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Get drunk. Buy him a drink.
Get it right.
Get hype.
Now someone get the audio and make a dubstep.
Go
remix.
ham or go home.
Mine was 2 days ago, if anyone cares, but we can do that later. Thank you.
Happy birthday. No.
Okay.
You sit back down.
2001, my friend gave me a Happy Hardcore record or compilation CD, and I started listening to it. And then I really liked it. Like I'd been listening to like metal and all sorts of stuff before then, country, Ace of Base,
Ace of Base.
things like that. So I had a eclectic taste growing up, but then it's like I got Happy Hardcore, and I was like, this is what I want to do. So by the end of 2001, I got my first set of turntables, started buying records, and I was like, I could try to make this.
I
So-
saw the sign.
It opened up my eyes, I saw the sign.
Really?
And I
Said
still haven't
Ace
done
of
any
Base.
Ace of Base remixes, so maybe I should do one just for them.
Make a dubstep remix of I Saw the Sign.
Dude.
Please, just for me.
That's gonna I'll do the first remix and then you just cover it.
Challenge accepted.
You can call it I Saw the Wobbles and then jump off of a building.
I saw the sign, but it's SINE. Bye, Fenning.
Bye, Fanning. Look what you did.
You
Look
officially,
what you did.
You officially offended Fenning.
You made
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, live
Congratulations,
rage quit.
you just offended Fenning, one of the most easy things to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Offended.
You want to know how to
I don't
offend
know.
Fenning?
Now I'm
Rarity is best pony.
Rarity is best pony.
Applejack is like the worst
And then I
pony
started
ever.
making it
Already walked
like
upstairs.
2002.
No, we saved that question for last.
Okay.
Do we need a derail cup? Do we need $1 for every time we derail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right here.
Or quarter.
Fill it up.
I am the
Quarter's
worst
fine.
MC
Quarter's
at
works.
keeping track.
Yeah. I started making music, 6 years ago when I started playing guitar. But I didn't start writing music till this year, or last year, basically. But when I got into pony music, when I heard the song Breaking Bonds by Prince Whatever and Acoustic Brony, I'm a huge metal screamo fan, so that's anyway, so I once heard that, then I tried to get, want to get in the metal scene and stuff, so it's just like, man, I really want to try doing some metal. Put out like a really cheesy Guitar Pro like metal thing, and then it's like, all right, this is hard. Yeah. Then I put out like this acoustic song, and so I've just been doing acoustic music really ever since because it's easy. So.
That's true. All right, question numero 3. Oh, were you raising your hand?
No. I just stretch you.
Okay.
Stretch you.
Number 3. What piece are you most proud of? What is your masterpiece to this date?
Atomizer.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know how you do this
No.
thing, Tetsuo. It's rough. Take it back. Anyway, kudos to. No, it's rough.
No, but it does smell inside.
Yeah, it really does. Anywho,
Well, yeah, because I put my head in there.
now that I've just derailed it, I guess I put a dollar in the cup.
You put it all in the cup.
My masterpiece, huh? I don't know if I've actually. I don't know. I feel like I could write something better than Millennium Alone,
Well,
but
to this date. What are you most proud of right now?
I like Millennium Alone a lot. It's got a lot of feeling, and it's just well orchestrated, and it's got feels. If you were like walking past the lounge, you probably heard me wailing at the top of my lungs, going, "Luna!" And so you got the point.
Yup.
Something that's not released yet. I'm looking at Omni. He needs to finish it. But if I have to go with what I'm most proud of, it is produced by Omni, and that was Amplifier.
Amplifier? All right.
Woo!
Yes. Yes. Not the other one.
Not Atomizer?
No.
Are you sure? Aside from da-da-da-da-da-da, I'm bummed because the Grep shirt guy left. Oh, I love Grep. Anyways, yeah, I made a remix of Wanderlust by Renard. It's not Pony.
Oh,
but it's-
I thought-
I mixed it really well, so I'm proud of myself, honestly.
You should remix the song Wanderlust by Bjork. That
Vito.
song rules.
No.
Vito.
No.
What's wrong with Bjork?
No.
No.
All right, well, my turn, I guess. I think I make a lot of mixtapes, and the last one that I made, it's called Apparently Not. The thing about it is that around the end of 2012, I recorded this on December 20th, and it was called The End, with a question mark at the end, and that was part 1, and then part 2 I released on January 2nd, and it was called Apparently Not Because I'm Still Alive. And I think that is by far one of the best mixtapes I've ever made, and that was an hour, I think. It was a 2-hour mixtape, and you can find it on my SoundCloud. But I put in a lot of work for that, and it's my most listened to one. So, yep.
I don't know. I'm not really too proud of like what I write, but
No, you're not allowed to not be proud.
sorry, I'm not gonna say anything.
Everyone get up here, group hug.
I'm group hugging from here in my backyard.
Who are you?
No. Get back in your
Sit
seat.
back down.
Security.
Sit down.
Anyway.
You aren't part of the panel. Get out of here.
Anyway, I think the one that I've been most like I think is the best so far is like my most recent release was like my remix of Hooves Up High. That was pretty much it.
That was a pretty good mix.
Where is the silver dog anyway?
Yeah, where is Silver?
I called him. No idea.
Golden cat.
Yeah, Silva's
He's
not
getting
feeling
laid.
Well,
Yeah.
funniest story about that is
Oh my
that
God.
apparently there's a conversation between a bunch of musicians, including S'mores, that by the way, the S'mores right there, that Silverhound wanted to produce a lot of reggaeton music for the Pony fandom, and so instead of calling him Silverhound, we're instead going to call him Silver Lion.
Okay.
Oh God.
And
no.
that's when you were done.
Okay.
And that was
So
when you were
the
done.
next time, you see Silverhound, next time you see Silverhound,
Cut his mic. Nope.
Only here in
And now you're done.
$2 in the cup.
whatever. We said quarters.
I'm
$2 in quarters.
8
then.
quarters.
What did the MC say?
Called
Minnow?
Matt Bus today. I'm not losing that.
PHT, just start talking. It's fine. It's fine.
Go for it.
Mine would probably be, I think it was like the second or third song I ever did. It's called The Elements. And it's probably the best song I ever did. It is the song that apparently made me win Brony Palooza because it did blow a subwoofer at Brony Palooza.
Hopefully we don't do that tonight.
It's the
That's how you
only
party.
song. It's the only song. My most popular song, and honestly, probably my current like for my more harder stuff as opposed to my more soft liquid stuff. It's probably my favorite out of all the tracks that I've done.
Is anyone familiar with Laser Pony?
I am.
Everyone better raise their hand right now.
He's got a very silly song called Flutter Beep, and I did a remix of it, and it seems to be just blows up every time. So I don't know. I guess I'm stuck between that or this recent Phony Brony remix that I did that I'm going to be playing.
Phony
tonight.
Brony is sick, by the way.
Because Phony Brony is amazing.
Yeah, that and Flutter Beep. Flutter Beep is awesome.
So I'm stuck between those two.
I wrote a song called For Dashi. It's a piano song. I like that one I did.
That's it.
Huh?
That's all you got? Keep going.
I was proud of it. I was happy with the song because I made up a good beat, or a good beat. There's no beat in it. A good piano like thing, and I liked my vocals in it. I don't know. There's not.
I'm just teasing. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
We
just piano.
have to move on anyway. What advice do you have for aspiring musicians in the audience and on the camera?
Oh, dude, we're filming this?
We're filming this. That red light is on. Hi, Mom.
I didn't shave.
I'm just
My
gonna
girlfriend is going to
say
be totally pissed.
Just don't show her. It'll be fine.
They're watching us.
It's okay. It's on mini DV tape. They won't see it for a while. Oh, yeah.
find a way to find a way to keep yourself going and find a way to insulate yourself from negativity while accepting critique in a way that works really well. That is honestly the best thing you can do. Because if you can do that, you have achieved nirvana and you will steadily improve until you are God.
Like what you do. Like the music or the genre of music that you're going to do. If you don't like rap, then don't be a rapper. If you don't like dubstep, then don't do dubstep.
Okay, if you have a need to create, that should transcend your want to do genres, that should transcend your want to do anything. There are a lot of people who are like, I'm going to make dubstep, I'm going to make dubstep, I'm going to make dubstep. They sit down, they're like, oh my gosh, what? And, you know, they like die because they either don't want to or they don't have the need to. And they secretly like have an inkling to make trance in the back of their head, but they're just like suppressing it. And that just destroys your creativity. So make sure that you just sit down at a computer and write down what you're going to write. The genre is what you name after you're done mixing and mastering. You've exported it. That should be an afterthought.
Just make sure you avoid modern talking.
Also compress your vocals. Negative 40 decibels.
Question.
Yes.
S'mores, put $1 in the cup.
Just avoid modern.
Aspiring musicians.
Oh,
even
aspiring
remember.
musician quote. Well, Diplo once said, in a magazine once. He said, if you don't practice, you don't want it. And I will basically say the same thing. It's very true. If you really want something in this world that, like, say a fandom or friendship or just like good creative work and good creative inspiration, practice more, you know, like that, and don't be afraid to be creative. And by the way, the dude that's eating pizza, where did you get that?
Yeah, seriously.
We're all
now up here right
You
now.
need to share
Right
with the rest
now.
of the class.
No.
All right.
Can you go get us some?
Could I real quick just take a moment?
Okay.
We haven't eaten since yesterday.
All right, we're not derailing at this point. We gotta be serious.
This is planning out pizza.
All right,
Pizza's
serious
serious
note,
business.
serious note.
Hey,
Serious note.
guys.
Buy us a pizza.
I'm just letting them do what they want. I
Now.
don't care.
All right,
Yes, panel.
so back to what I was saying. Be creative. Practice more. Be yourself. First off, like what Fanning says, just don't do dubstep because everybody's doing dubstep. Do a different type of dubstep, or do like electronic music. Do acoustic music. It doesn't matter. You are yourself. It's all that matters. And yeah, do what you like. You know, be yourself.
Also, grab shirt guy, come up here and touch my knuckle
Oh,
because
God.
that's amazing. I love you. I missed you when you were gone, and now you're back, and my life is complete. It was a magical sandwich, I'm sure.
Romance
Aaron.
making.
all the spaghetti.
No, next.
All right.
Echelon, beat him up. Just beat him up.
No, I don't want to.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
All right, so just okay, yo.
Nope.
All right, just like if you want to go and start making music or just do music, just remember to just have fun with it. I mean, just make sure you're really enjoying yourself, and you actually want to. If you actually want to make it into a career, just make sure that you just really ask yourself if you really have the determination and the hard work. Actually, put in the hours each day to improve yourself, and while doing that, enjoying what you do each time. Because, yeah, that's all I say. I'm bad at advice.
My big thing when making music is the fact that I'll have an idea and I'll lose where I'm going, and it'll just sit there and fester, and eventually I'll never get around to it. One of the biggest things that I've learned is just to keep going, just to keep doing it.
Yes.
Because if you say, oh, I have this idea, okay, I'll set it down for later, and you know what you're going to do with it in the back of your head, and you're like, okay, yeah, I know what I'm going to do with it, fine. You're going to come back to that the next day or a couple hours later, and you're going to be like, oh, what was I going to do? And it'll just sit there, and it used to take me months to come out with just one thing, and I'm not saying rush it. Never rush it. You have to, when you're making a song, that song is like your baby. You need to make sure that it's, that you work as hard as you can on it to make it sound good. And it might not sound good enough, but if you keep listening to your music, you'll definitely hear the improvement. Like Cyril said, it's kind of a state of zen, but never give up. No matter how many people tell you that your music is horrible, no matter how many people tell you that, you're never going to make it anywhere. I come from a household where no one ever told me I was going to make it. My parents were surprised that I, came out here today. They still don't believe, that I'm doing all this stuff. Do not give up. Ever. If you want to do music, you keep going and you make that music despite what anyone else says. And if you don't, I will find you and snuggle you until you do.
Inspiration.
Well, don't clap for the stabbing part. That's actually pretty bad. Oh, snuggle. I heard stab.
He is very violent. Snuggle's kind of a code word for murder you in your sleep.
Come
so
here.
Sorry about it.
2 words. Club bangers.
Actually, it's true.
By the way, someone else here.
Are you feeling better?
He's sick as...
He's not feeling too well.
One might say he's sick as a dog.
Out of room.
A silver dog.
Other than that,
Good. I'm performing from down here now.
other than what everyone else has said,
that's funny.
there is a wealth of knowledge on the internet, believe it or not, and you can use any tutorial, any sort of video that you find, and just roll with it until it sounds good for what you want. That's about it. And club bangers.
basically just do something different than everyone else. Like if you keep making the exact same thing that everyone else is doing, you're gonna like seem like everyone else. Like no one's gonna really care. But if you can find that unique distinction that separates you from everyone else, you can really make something amazing.
No, you don't give that back to anyone.
It's okay.
Just
Only EHT gets the mic.
I will take care of it. Oh yes.
Oh, Silva. The question, our question last was, what advice do you have for any aspiring musicians?
Have fun.
That works.
Don't eat the cinnamon rolls
I'm
here.
good. I'm mentally good. I'm just physically crappy.
Yeah.
No, not even that. It was an expired
Tina's
cinnamon
burritos.
roll.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Man, whether I'm okay or not, I'm going to perform.
Yeah.
Perseverance.
That's for you people.
That is your advice to aspiring musicians.
Shut up.
If you're okay or not, you're still gonna perform. I'm serious.
Just
No, yeah, seriously, that's.
But
100%.
yeah, just have fun doing what you do, and don't worry about people hating your stuff or whatnot. If you enjoyed enough that you want to continue doing it, you can continue doing it.
Oh no, you keep that.
Also,
Fact.
Alex S is a loser.
Where'd he even
clap
go?
for
Is
that.
he even here?
Where is I'm the official?
I told him to leave because we were being dumb.
Yeah.
You're good
Alex
at that,
was in
though.
the okay.
From what I've seen, you're all good at being dumb.
No.
But I love you.
Can I
I'm
real talk?
serious
Alex S was
all the
in the back,
time.
having like
So-
8 people surround him. He was having like Alex S. Con in the back here, and we were trying
Yeah.
to do our thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Alex gone.
what's
Alright,
the next?
so
What's the questions? now?
question number 4 is to see if you followed your own advice. How did you find your own style? Like, how did you know what you wanted to do?
Ooh, good question.
That's actually, yeah.
Good question.
You're welcome for that one.
Yeah, dude.
I got something right off the top for that. Basically, go away. Go away. Go away. That's $1. That's $1, Penning.
Full dollar.
That's $1.
We said
Anyways,
quarters.
so you were gonna answer the question?
Yes. For me,
Honestly, you owe it at that point.
for me, I just listened to a lot of rap, and I was like, ooh, I like the way that person does that. Let me try that. I like the way he does that. Let me do that. And then it just became this mishmash of different people's styles in one with my own personality to it.
Yeah, I just made what I liked. It's like, oh man, this
Oh my
needs to
god.
sound like
Oh
this.
my god. Oh my god.
We all got people. Yeah! Oh, that's dope, dude. Oh, bring it in, everybody. Knuckles. What? That's
Oh my
whack,
God.
son. Oh.
DJ Pinkie
is
Pie
why-
of
okay.
Philadelphia Radio and Rustic Shine.
Okay, seriously?
and gentlemen, these guys.
Forget everything everyone said. This is why we're musicians. This is how you keep going.
Free food.
Free pizza.
No, but seriously, just like if you hear something in your head, I just do it, and by doing it, you form your own style. I mean, and if you're a vocalist, you have a certain range you need to stay in. Otherwise, you'll end up not being able to sing it, or you can do like I did and struggle for like 3 years to finally be able to go, yeah, and not hurt yourself.
You hurt me though. You hurt me.
I didn't even know I could do that until just now, by the way.
Nailed it.
Way to go. You completely destroyed it. More pizza.
I hurt myself.
All right, whoever's not, no one's not eating to answer this question now.
I got it. I got a question.
Eat pizza.
Pizza's so good. All right, no, seriously. All right. All right, so not to sound
is.
like cocky or jerkish, but the reason why I gave the advice that I gave like 2 seconds ago, the reason why I gave that is because that's the advice that I followed. Like at first, I really tried to make like a certain genre, and I just got bogged down to the point where I quit because I just didn't understand. I didn't have the drive, and then after a while, I just basically got an idea stuck in my head, and I was like, I don't know what this is. It's kind of dubsteppy. I don't know, and I just kind of threw it in. And like after that, I just kept doing things, and then I became Fenning, also known as really bad dubstep, which is basically my genre. I transcend genres.
Give
I'm
him a
too
hug.
bad. It's really terrible dubstep. Yeah, clarifying. But yeah, no, like literally, like I mean, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. If you sit down at a computer and you feel the need to like keyboard it out or whatever, write something down, program a synthesizer, Google things, and just learn how to do it. Like if you got a question, Google's your best friend. Like sit down and just work through it, because whatever you got up here, if you keep doing that,
Unless
I
you're looking for
guarantee-
Pokemon X gameplay videos.
Also that. Also that. But no, like whatever you got up here, it's a billion times better. If you work on whatever you got up here, it's a billion times better than anything that you want to produce, anything that you think that you want to produce, anything that people are telling you to produce. It doesn't matter. All up here, you'll fly.
Yeah. I will say, is there any DJs in the room?
I'm not a DJ.
Okay.
There we go.
Do you guys use controllers? The best advice I could basically tell you is, like I said, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but practice on something that doesn't give you the easiest option. You know what I'm saying? Spin on techniques, spin on CDJs, spin on tape decks. Like you should be able to learn how to do it without using digital modulation, because there are shows that sometimes I don't have my computer or I don't have my 4-channel mixer, So
Just use
they
Tractor.
use what they're given to you and know how to use it perfectly. Also, I gained my style by I don't know if you guys use 2 channels, but I use 4, and I find 2-channel mixing extremely boring. So yeah.
We all mix on 2 channels except for you and additives.
Well, there's your excuse to evolve, is that it's a lot of fun and you could do a lot of.
Ouch! I didn't know there was Pokemon insults here. Holy crap!
When you're Charmander and I'm Charizard, so get on my level, dude.
Alternatively, you could learn to play guitar.
Okay, so hey guys, when we go out for food and drinks later, I don't think he's coming with us.
Nope.
Oh, what? Why? Man. Oh. But basically what I'm saying is that don't be afraid to expand your horizons. Not every DJ is going to do the same thing for as long as he's going to do it. Like I love CDJs, and every time AdSub brings his CDJs, I always want to play with them because they're so much fun. But I play on a 4-channel mixer controller, and also I play on techniques. But you know what I'm saying? Just like if you have a friend that has CDJs, or if you have a friend with techniques, use as much time as you can and practice as much time as you can. Oh my god!
Oh no.
What are you doing? Hey, kid. Silva, did you want to say something, or can I go next?
See, this is why I don't get this.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the question again?
How did you find your style?
How did you find your style?
Toonami.
Did you follow your own advice?
Toonami.
Yeah.
Daft Punk music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you
That was
find
the
your own
question.
style?
You turned it into not that question, though.
Tsunami?
But yeah, it was just Toonami. If you guys are familiar with Toonami, back in the mid 2000s, they were playing Daft Punk music videos, and it was a collection of videos. It was a series, a little mini anime music video series called Interstellar 5555, blah blah blah. And I loved it. And I got into music producing in 2006, and then I got more into the electronic community, because at first I was doing nothing but hip hop, but then I got into the electronic community, and I basically rediscovered Daft Punk, and I studied their music, studied their genre type, and I just decided to do stuff like them. So, yeah.
All right. I just like.
Wait,
with
can I say one thing?
Huh?
Echelon?
Echelon?
Don't
No,
ever-
Echelon?
Ebelon?
Don't
Don't ever
Ever.
make a remix of Hooves Up High as good as you did ever again,
Oh yeah.
because you're gonna fuck my speakers up. No, I'm good. Good job though.
He said he was most proud of that song. So
I love it.
I don't know.
Little ego trip there.
Yeah. No.
How did you find your style?
Yeah. How to find my style? Usually just go with get inspiration from whatever I like. Most recently, I've just been trying to do more groovy and funky glitch up kind of thing. So I've been listening to a lot of Koan Sound. Malco is a good one, and Savant also does some pretty good glitch up. Huh? Oh yeah, he does good. Who else? but yeah, and like I've just like searched glitch hop or like look at glitch hop channels on YouTube, and that's where I got my inspiration. But it just varies from whatever I. Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Really?
Sorry.
But
had one
yeah,
job.
it just varies from like whatever I decide to make. Like, yeah. Hello. How did you get your style?
Well,
Do we have any like girls that could voices? No. Okay.
Nina and No Whacking are not here.
Me, I started listening to drum and bass a couple of years, about 5 years ago, I think. I don't know. But anyways, drum and bass, like I said, I'd always been into it. I never actually knew what the genre was called until a little while ago. But I went to go see Netsky live. And I saw Netsky and High
Netsky?
Contrast live.
I've been pronouncing it Netsky.
Netski?
And then I started
Netsky
making.
sounds like a bad browser.
Yeah.
No, wait, wasn't there a browser called Skynet?
No,
I
it's
wish.
no. It's called Internet Explorer.
Damn! No, wait, no, it was
Anyways,
Netscape. It was Netscape.
So
That's what it was.
I got really, really huge into drum and bass, and then one of my friends, I did an internship in the IT department at a school district, and my boss was huge into drum and bass, and he showed me Fred V and graphics, and the very first Fred V and graphics song I heard was probably, it was One of These Days, and after that I was like, I want to make stuff like that, and that's what I want to do because that's the sound I want. And I already had kind of a knack for it because I had been producing for a while, and I decided to start working more with melodies instead of like, darker Reese, wubby, dark drum and bass stuff. And that's pretty much it. Like Fred V and graphics were the two guys who, inspired me to make the kind of music that I do, and it's really cool. Because Fred V and graphics are awesome, and you should all listen to them. And if any of you live in Massachusetts, they're performing at the Phoenix Landing on March 21st, and you can come hang out with me. Anyways,
Moving on.
Shameless plug.
here you go.
I have like a couple hundred records, so I've listened to a lot of stuff over the years. And
Netsky.
one thing that's funny about the hardcore scene, if you follow it from the UK, is that it kind of evolves as music evolves. So right now everything's really into bass music and saw bass lines and funny stuff like that. So yeah, there's trapcore now. It's insane. Someone trapped down there. Who said it? You said trap. But so my sound kind of evolves, but it stays around the same because back in '02, it had the best sound, I think. So I kind of stick around the UK hardcore '02 sound, but I sneak in little things that's popular in the scene now, and then just kind of utilize that.
So I love sad songs, and just throw that off there. I love sad songs and I love pop punk music. So I kind of like took all the chord progressions from pop punk styles. And if you ever heard Blink-182, Mayday Parade, all those guys, huh? Okay, sure. Pretty much all those guys, I stole their chord progressions, and when I started doing it, I really didn't have any. I had no idea how to how to do a distorted guitar and like recording any of that stuff. So I had one microphone, and I had my acoustic guitar. So I just started doing acoustic music basically, and just taking all that styles and just kind of infusing it into that, and pretty much that's what my style is. And then sad songs.
All right. One last question before we open up to fan Q&A. What do you have planned for the future? We need spoilers.
What do I have planned for the future? Same stuff I'm doing now.
That works.
Didn't you say something to the extent of dying in a gutter at Unicon?
No, yeah, I said something really funny at Unicon. I'm gonna murder you.
I thought you wanted to make Raga
I'm gonna
Jungle.
murder you.
Cough. Yeah, where's Final Jeff when you need him?
No, like I was talking to him
Silva.
earlier, and he totally did it. But yeah, I just want to do what I do. When in the future, I just want to You know, I don't want any, crap. I want to do the stuff I want to do. You know, in other words, I'm not taking requests. I'm not going to remix Ballad of the Crystal Pony and all that BS. I'm not going to do it. But I will do stuff that you guys like and stuff that I like. So, yeah. I just want to do whatever I want to do. I don't want to grow up.
I'm gonna make more music. I don't know. I mean, I have so many deadlines and stuff, and maybe when I get through those, I can actually like breathe.
A couple albums and lots of collabs with these glorious people.
Look out for the
I
newest
have two
IB Brony
microphones,
rapper
I'm
and
not really
EHT
certain.
track.
Who gave him 2?
Me and EHT are gonna attempt to collab in the
Here.
in the hotel. Yeah, right
Basically
here.
in the next hour.
Yeah.
Sort of. As for me, I don't know. Like I have college coming up, which
I think we have to collab too.
yeah, we do. We are like in 3
Yeah.
collabs right now, like actively.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Yeah, everyone.
Me,
needs to.
Fanning, and IB.
Well, yeah, that's what we're doing. Like
Yes.
when this panel's done, actually.
Yes.
Like,
No,
not
we're
even
going to eat
exaggerate.
first because
Well,
that
yeah,
pizza
eat
wasn't
first,
enough
but
for
then-
my fat.
Oh, hey, wow. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Stab.
So, anyways, what?
we can derail for a little bit. Oh, God.
Put it in. Wow. He's breaking out the biggins. Man. Yeah. So I don't know. Like for the future, I have college coming up because I'm just a kid, just a little boy. So that's how it goes. But really, aside from college, I'd really. You boo! I'm trying to get an education.
I have a 4-year degree.
Great.
Do it. Stand
Hooray. Hooray.
Try to get scholarships so you don't have debt.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, so like super long story short, guys. Actually, I'm really looking into getting into teaching, and I'm gonna start teaching web seminars about how to make music. You guys should check it out. It's totally gonna be awesome. And aside from that, like in the music field, I'd love to start taking requests and doing something to the extent of Canashcore, and also just kind of doing whatever, because I'd like doing whatever. I just what I'm doing right now. I'd love to do it, except get more money for it. I'm down with that. I don't have to be famous. Just would like to own a house made out of gold, if that's a reasonable request. Not even a titter, jeez. Not even a chuckle.
Just pass it. Just pass it. No,
For
I'm
me-
taking that. I'm taking that away now. Nope.
For me, nope. I'm gonna be which is really awesome. I'm gonna be playing not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 PonyCons this year. So that's pretty, including this one, and it kind of sucks that I can't play at BronyCon, which is sad. But well, whatever. Like in the future for me, like just making more albums and making collabs. Like me and Zelda Hound are supposed to do something later on in this year. I hope.
Someday.
You're,
One day.
I said we were supposed to do something together in Atlanta. Yeah, around September.
Sort of.
For AWA. And then just more cons, more pony cons, and more performances. Like I love coming to these things. So
better than most cons.
absolutely, screw anime cons. Yeah, like honestly, wait a minute. Except Anime Weekend Atlanta, of course, because
MomoCon's pretty good too.
MomoCon. Mm-hmm. MomoCon's okay. Like I really enjoy Ohio. OhioCon's kind of cool.
Yeah.
OhioCon's kind of okay. But another thing, I hope. Long story short, well, I'll do this later. Here you go.
In the short-term future, just like trying to get some albums out, or like try to collab with some people, and just try to get more music out here in the pony community and stuff. And like the future. Well, I'm a music composition student in college, so things don't really look too good. But yeah. But I just.
How is this even? Okay, we're moving the
Yeah, I
table
know.
back. Excuse me. Who is
But-
moving this?
Not me.
Well, anyway, all right. Anyway, what I see in the future, just like writing more music, just like go, I don't know, just like send out my portfolios to like many of different places. Hopefully one person will look at it, or just enter a composition contest. I'm just gonna be writing music for the rest of my life, and hopefully make a living out of it, but I probably won't.
Yeah. Future for me, very bleak and dreary, but not really. I just got my associates in computer networking. I'm going to be going to University of New Haven for bachelor's in music production, going in as a transfer student. So that's going to be happening in the near future. In the far future, I've made friends. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I've made friends with a couple producers who are signed, such as Shock One and Fetza, and a couple people who are signed to Ram Records, and they enjoy my music. They just say that I have to learn how to mix and master. So hopefully with a degree in music production, I'll learn that. And whether I get signed to a record label or not, I'm going to keep making music. I'm going to keep pushing out music and hopefully get somewhere one day. If not, then at least I'll have a degree in something I love, be able to do something that I love. And, you know, I'm one of the guys who doesn't care if they're broke. I don't care if I'm broke. If I, you know, get to do what I love every day, doesn't matter how much money I have, because, you know, I get to do what I love, and that's better than anything, really.
Because what's richer than happiness?
You're stupid.
It's called mental wealth. The more you know. G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Where's the cup? Where's the cup?
You don't get the cup back.
Okay, come on.
You don't get the cup back.
Finish school, maybe EP, super top secret collab and project with Assertive Fluttershy, and then
Well, it's not super secret anymore.
no, it's just still super secret. So secret he doesn't even know about it. I think that's it. Anyone else? If anyone else wants to collab, shoot. Let's make some hardcore bangers.
I want to collab.
Dude, we have Anime Crossroads, by the way.
We're all busy, but yeah.
Add it. I don't care. Add it.
Everyone,
Like, I'll
when
put
anyone
down
gets freed
everything.
up, when anyone gets freed up, hit me up. SoundCloud.
We're making
And
a hardcore
we're also
drum and
going
bass
to destroy
today.
Crossroads, remember? Yes. December in Indianapolis. And
More shameless plugs.
Me and Additive Subtractive, like last year at Anime Crossroads, we played an amazing club banger set, versus set, and it was awesome. So you should definitely come and see both of us live in Indianapolis, because that's where we live.
All right, by the way, 5 minutes left, so go quickly.
Okay. I
Whoa,
really
whoa.
don't.
I'm the timekeeper over here.
Isn't there 5 minutes left?
Oh. Hey, you guys didn't save me pizza. That's all I'm saying.
You didn't get me.
He's from Brockton. He doesn't.
Let's not talk about Brockton. Joe, go.
Derail, go.
Derail. I don't really know what I'm doing for my long-term future. I'm gonna keep making pony music, writing more songs for the next probably year, however long that lasts. So yeah, season 4, however long how long the whole fandom lasts and everything. So that, and then I guess for long-term future, I really don't know, but it'd be cool to do music production. You know, maybe do something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Fan
Fan
questions.
VA time. Fan questions time. Okay. Yeah. Get over here. What? Screw it. I'll come to you. I keep on forgetting this is wireless.
Purple shirt, we can hear you from here, actually. You don't.
Oh, we gotta put the coat on. Hold on.
Oh, now he's purple shirt, white jacket. What are you, Applejack or something?
There we go. There we go.
Oh, no, he's Twilight Sparkle, right?
Really?
I don't know.
You don't tell Miami Vice Rarity? Come on.
Dude, Rarity
Rare-
is best
is
pony.
that even a pony?
I'm pretty sure the only white pony is sitting on my head.
Really, man?
Bob.
Okay, okay.
I like that background
Seriously,
pony.
seriously though.
Okay, question.
Okay. Question I got for Silva. I follow you on SoundCloud, and I was noticing, like, through some of the music that I listen to, that, you know, I guess the most recent update, they actually had something where they showcase different bands that, I guess, people that I follow too. One of the bands I noticed that you follow is a band called Full. They're from Sweden. I believe their like abbreviation goes to FR and Ordinary Lives, and they're like this really crazy, almost like dubstep bass style. Just like wondering, what other crazy kind of obscure like club banger type tracks and artists have you known that the fandom probably doesn't necessarily know about, just based off of how obscure they are and kind of the low count?
I know this one French house guy who's also in Atlanta. His name is DJ Yellow Finesse. I think he's really good. check them out. And then there's this one guy makes all right dubstep. You know, I think his name is Alex Hess, and you know, I think he's worth checking out at least. You know, there's a lot of good singers that I know. Eileen Montgomery. There's one named Anna Yvette, but she's like on albums and stuff, so she's a little more professional. But yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, raise your hands again.
It was from Silva, so.
I'm going to the guy way in the back because I always sit in the back and I never get to answer questions.
Ask questions.
All right.
Have to stand up.
Are you sitting with him?
Yo.
Hi.
So,
What's up? I'm just gonna yell. So for Jove and Cyril, what kind of equipment do you use when you're recording?
I use a Fender Mustang 2 amp into a Audio-Technica AT 2020 mic that goes into a Mackie mixer that goes into a BBE Sonic Maximizer that goes into Samson SCOM Plus, which goes into a M Audio Fast Track into a Sonar, and then yep, that's what I use to record my guitars. My bass, I use a Korg Ampworks bass. That's it.
I don't know what you just said.
This is recorded, so I'm sorry if that was a little fast, but you know.
I use a Blue Yeti mic. That's pretty much it.
I have many years
for
of gathering it.
Yeah, for acoustic, when I'm just recording like an acoustic guitar, I'll just use my Blue Yeti mic for that and vocals. And if I'm gonna mic my amp, I have a Shure SM57 that I use to mic my amp, and that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah,
So,
I use an EV Blue Cardinal for my vocals.
yeah.
There you go.
All right. I don't want to move. You.
What a question to the DJs.
Do any of you know of any brony musicians that you feel don't get the recognition they deserve?
Lavender Harmony.
Six with lasers? Six with lasers is great.
Ponky Piano. If you guys ever heard of him, the guy has one of the best voices I have ever heard. Like seriously.
Rainbow Crash. There are like a billion Rainbow Crashes, but this one Rainbow Crash is crazy. I just forget what it is. Yeah, there you go.
He actually follows me on SoundCloud, so that's pretty cool. Also, S'mores.
Yeah, no. Really.
Yeah, which he's right there. You should check out his
stand
stuff.
up.
Like what was the song that you made with that Russian dude? What was the name of that?
I did a Boohoo remix with a Romanian guy named Ball.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, that was really good.
He's I don't know if you guys know like Dubstep Forum. It's like a forum that founded like in 2005. It's great for like if you're wanting to find collabs with like people from like all over. I go there like looking for collabs like all the time. Not because like the fandom is cool, but I like looking for people outside the fandom as well.
Word.
Why aren't you?
God,
He's a
great guy. I mean, he's really talented he's 17. He's from Romania. And like, Cuba, right?
Yeah.
Romania, he's like, Romania has like a lot of great producers that like people don't know. Like Romania is really big.
Well, right on, man.
All right, we got time for one more question. I saw you first. Okay. Make me walk all the way across the stage.
One, thank you.
You're welcome. You're
two,
welcome.
Do you have somebody you just secretly like, you're really nerdy and you're like, oh my gosh, this person is so awesome, just secretly, you just love them.
Oh, man.
That guy way in the back.
Oh, man.
Well, it's a secret, isn't it?
Not anymore.
And mostly, yeah, but in the fandom or in general?
In general.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That's a stupid question.
Mr. Jonathan Silver Scott, who does Property Brothers on HGTV, and Elton Brown.
I love Elton Brown. Let's see.
I don't care if they make music. I secretly admire them.
I'm kind of like that with Wilkinson, drum and bass producer. Yeah, I have a really unhealthy obsession with drum and bass.
I am just obsessed with Renard's music. I'm sorry. Like everything that he makes is just magical. Everything he touches just turns to gold. Renard? And
so
also
you're
Bandetto.
So you're basically saying like anyone in general.
Yeah.
I would love to meet Justice.
Yeah, I could feel that. I could feel that.
Yeah. I would also love to meet a lot of the Ed Banger guys. I love everybody from that, especially Sebastian. Especially Sebastian. And Mr. Oizo's creepy, so I would just like, hey, great movies, dude. But other than that, yeah.
I absolutely love Prince Whatever. If you
Yes.
guys ever heard of him, he's
Oh,
one of my,
yes.
He's one of my like main inspirations. So like I love his music so much.
Rhyme Flow also what's his name? Assertive Fluttershy is thebomb.com. I love that guy. He's amazing.
And
I go to the
Icky.
website every
And
day.
Icky.
What?
Icky.
Oh my gosh, Icky and Addictia, but
Yes.
Icky mostly.
Yes.
And Addictia is beautiful too, but Icky. Oh. I freak out every time.
Oh yeah.
It gives you the vapors.
Oh, honey, you don't even know the beginning of it. Oh, don't even start with me.
Yeah, well, that got gross.
Thank you guys very much.
Yes, give it up for him.
Thank you for showing up to the derail.
Standing
panel.
ovation. Get off.
Hey, whoa. Hang one second. I just wanted to point out, I'm doing a little thing. For every PonyCon that I'm playing at, I have OC prints that I'm selling. For one, it's $3, but you could buy both of them for $5. And the thing about them is, what I really want to do is that I'm going to be at Big Apple, Fiesta, LA, and not TrotCon, and Cutie Mark. But if you collect 5 to 10 prints and post them on your Twitter, I will send you a T-shirt. Yeah,
I just buy
and it's
5
not something that
now?
you could just buy. What?
Can I just buy 5 now then?
Yeah, dude, I don't care. Well, no, they have to be different.
Oh, that's not fair.
Well, I'm making 2 for each one. You could buy them online, dude.
Fine.
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 All right.
Having said that, a lot of us are selling merch, so if you want to like buy albums or shirts from me or prints from him or CDs from Cyril, or commission.
If you like,
Also additive subtractive, or if you just want to come up and visit us, just follow us back and we'll give you
Yeah.
free and or not free stuff.
I unfortunately did not have any CDs to bring, but I will be selling I will be giving out pieces of paper with my Bandcamp URL on it.
Aren't those called business cards?
In which you can go to the website and pay whatever you want for my music as long as it's over 99 cents.
Yay.
Hooray.
All right.
What's
That
the
is
next,
it?
what's the next panel?
Oh, hey guys, what's the next panel? I have no idea.
Yeah,
Fandom.
he's
oh,
right, he's
I
right
wanna stick around
outside,
for that,
so let's
actually.
go.
What is it?
And by the way, we expect to see all you at the concert tonight.
There we go.
So that's a good
All of you.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Thank you
Bye,
guys.
sorry.
Have a great
Coming
con.
to the derail panel.
Thank you guys.